The Freemasonic Rosicrucians represent a fascinating convergence of two esoteric traditions, Freemasonry and Rosicrucianism. This synthesis has birthed a unique branch within Freemasonry that integrates Masonic rituals with Hermetic and alchemical teachings. To understand this remarkable amalgamation, it is crucial to explore the origins, principles, and practices of both Freemasonry and Rosicrucianism, as well as the profound impact this blend has had on spiritual movements and modern secret societies. Rosicrucianism emerged in the early 17th century with the publication of three manifestos: Fama Fraternitatis, 1614, Confessio Fraternitatis, 1615, and The Chemical Wedding of Christian Rosenkreuz, 1617. These texts outlined the mythic narrative of Christian Rosenkreuz, a purported 15th century mystic who traveled through the Middle East and North Africa to acquire esoteric wisdom. He then founded a secret brotherhood devoted to advancing spiritual enlightenment, scientific knowledge, and alchemical transformation. The Rosicrucian manifestos called for a universal reformation of society, blending mystical and scientific principles in pursuit of truth. The Rosicrucian ideal was deeply rooted in the intellectual currents of the Renaissance, which emphasized the harmony of science, religion, and art. This worldview sought to bridge the gap between spiritual wisdom and empirical inquiry, advocating for a holistic understanding of reality. The manifestos generated significant intrigue and debate across Europe, inspiring both admiration and skepticism. Although the existence of an actual Rosicrucian order remains a matter of historical speculation, the philosophical and symbolic framework of Rosicrucianism left an indelible mark on Western esotericism. Freemasonry, on the other hand, evolved from medieval guilds of stonemasons into a fraternal organization centered on moral development, self-improvement, and the pursuit of enlightenment. By the 17th and 18th centuries, Freemasonry had adopted symbolic rituals and allegories drawn from architecture and the liberal arts, creating a structured system that emphasized virtues such as charity, justice, and brotherhood. While Freemasonry's roots are practical and symbolic, it increasingly absorbed mystical and philosophical elements over time, particularly during the Enlightenment. The Masonic tradition became a melting pot for ideas, incorporating influences from Christianity, ancient mystery schools, and Hermeticism. Freemasonry's emphasis on personal development and moral virtue attracted intellectuals, artists, and visionaries who saw in its rituals a path to deeper understanding and self-transformation. The organization's hierarchical structure, with its degrees and initiations, offered a systematic journey toward enlightenment, resonating with the aspirational spirit of the time. The union of these two traditions began in the late 18th century, an era marked by a surge of interest in esotericism. The shared goals of spiritual enlightenment and the search for hidden knowledge made Rosicrucianism a natural complement to Freemasonry. This fusion was most notably realized through the creation of Masonic Rosicrucian orders, such as the Societas Rosicruciana in Anglia, SRIA, in 1866. These orders operated as independent societies within Freemasonry, open only to master masons who demonstrated an interest in esoteric studies. Masonic Rosicrucianism draws heavily from Hermeticism, an ancient tradition that encompasses alchemy, astrology, and magic, as well as the Kabbalah, a mystical interpretation of Judaism. Members engage in rituals, lectures, and discussions that explore topics such as the nature of the divine, the relationship between humanity and the cosmos, and the transformative potential of spiritual practice. The goal is not only to impart theoretical knowledge, but also to facilitate personal and collective enlightenment. This blending of traditions also reflects broader cultural currents of the Enlightenment and Romantic periods, which sought to reconcile reason and intuition, science and spirituality. Masonic Rosicrucians became torchbearers for this integrative vision, championing a worldview that honored both the material and metaphysical dimensions of existence. The rituals of Freemasonic Rosicrucianism are steeped in symbolism, mirroring both Masonic and Rosicrucian traditions. Ceremonies often involve the use of alchemical and Hermetic imagery, such as the Philosopher's Stone, the Ouroboros, a serpent eating its own tail, and celestial bodies. These symbols serve as metaphors for the spiritual journey, emphasizing purification, transformation, and union with the divine. Initiation rituals play a central role in the Freemasonic Rosicrucian experience. These ceremonies are designed to guide members through stages of spiritual awakening, mirroring the alchemical process. For example, the concept of transmutation, turning base metals into gold, is interpreted as an allegory for inner transformation, where ignorance and ego are refined into wisdom and enlightenment. The three primary stages of alchemy, nigredo, blackening, albedo, whitening, and rubedo, reddening, are reflected in the progressive degrees of Masonic Rosicrucian orders. One of the core teachings is the concept of the microcosm and macrocosm, the idea that humanity reflects the universe in miniature. This principle underscores the interconnectedness of all existence and encourages members to seek harmony within themselves and with the greater cosmos. Freemasonic Rosicrucians also delve deeply into the study of sacred geometry, exploring how mathematical principles govern both the physical and spiritual realms. This emphasis on geometry aligns with Freemasonry's architectural symbolism, reinforcing the idea that the universe is a divine edifice. Freemasonic Rosicrucians also study ancient texts and philosophies, from the Hermetica and the Bible to works by Renaissance thinkers like Paracelsus and Cornelius Agrippa. This intellectual foundation is complemented by meditative practices and rituals designed to foster direct experiences of spiritual insight. By engaging both the mind and the spirit, members aim to cultivate a holistic understanding of existence. At its heart, Freemasonic Rosicrucianism is a quest for spiritual enlightenment. Members believe that through study, ritual, and contemplation, they can access hidden truths about the nature of reality, the divine, and their own souls. This search for hidden wisdom is not merely academic, but deeply experiential, aiming to transform the individual at every level. The emphasis on hidden wisdom also reflects the Rosicrucian ideal of a universal reformation. Members are encouraged to use their insights to improve society, aligning with Freemasonry's philanthropic values. This blend of personal and social transformation is a defining characteristic of the Freemasonic Rosicrucian ethos. By cultivating wisdom and virtue, members hope to contribute to the betterment of humanity as a whole. The focus on spiritual enlightenment also sets Freemasonic Rosicrucianism apart from more conventional forms of Freemasonry. While traditional Masonic lodges often prioritize ethical teachings and community service, Rosicrucian orders delve into the mystical dimensions of existence, offering a path for those drawn to the esoteric. This dual emphasis on practical and mystical wisdom allows Freemasonic Rosicrucianism to cater to a wide range of seekers, from pragmatists to mystics. The impact of Freemasonic Rosicrucianism extends far beyond its immediate membership, influencing the broader landscape of esotericism and secret societies. Many modern occult and mystical groups, such as the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn and the Theosophical Society, have drawn inspiration from Rosicrucian and Masonic traditions. These organizations often adopt similar structures, rituals, and philosophical frameworks, emphasizing the pursuit of enlightenment and the synthesis of science, religion, and mysticism. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, founded in the late 19th century, is particularly indebted to Freemasonic Rosicrucianism. The Golden Dawn system of initiation and its focus on Hermetic and Kabbalistic teachings mirror the practices of Masonic Rosicrucians. Moreover, many prominent members of the Golden Dawn, such as William Wynne Westcott and S.L. MacGregor Mathers, were also active in Masonic Rosicrucian orders. The Golden Dawn's rituals, which combine ceremonial magic with spiritual development, owe much to the groundwork laid by Freemasonic Rosicrucians. Freemasonic Rosicrucianism has also left its mark on popular culture, inspiring countless works of literature, art, and film that explore themes of hidden wisdom and mystical transformation. From Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code to the symbolism-laden architecture of Washington, D.C., the influence of these traditions is pervasive. The archetype of the secretive, enlightened brotherhood continues to captivate the imagination, serving as a metaphor for humanity's longing for transcendence. Despite its enduring appeal, Freemasonic Rosicrucianism is not without its challenges and controversies. Critics argue that its esoteric teachings can be overly abstract and disconnected from practical concerns. Others question the historical authenticity of Rosicrucianism, suggesting that the original manifestos were a literary hoax rather than the product of a genuine secret society. Within Freemasonry itself, the exclusive nature of Rosicrucian orders has sometimes been a point of contention. These groups are typically limited to master masons and require a demonstrated interest in esotericism, which can create divisions within the broader Masonic community. Nonetheless, proponents argue that the depth of study and practice offered by these orders enriches the Masonic tradition as a whole. Another challenge lies in the broader perception of secrecy. Both Freemasonry and Rosicrucianism have faced criticism for their perceived exclusivity and mysterious rituals, which some view as elitist or untrustworthy. However, members argue that the secrecy serves a symbolic and practical purpose, protecting the sanctity of the teachings while encouraging members to engage deeply with the material. In the modern era, Freemasonic Rosicrucianism continues to thrive as a niche but vibrant branch of the Masonic family. Its commitment to the pursuit of enlightenment and the integration of diverse philosophical traditions makes it a powerful force for personal and collective transformation. By bridging the worlds of Freemasonry and Rosicrucianism, it offers a unique path for those drawn to the mysteries of existence and the quest for ultimate truth. As society grapples with questions of meaning and purpose in an increasingly fragmented world, the principles of Freemasonic Rosicrucianism, harmony, enlightenment, and the search for hidden wisdom, remain as relevant as ever. Whether as a source of personal inspiration or a catalyst for broader societal change, this tradition stands as a testament to the enduring power of mysticism in Masonry. Freemasonic Rosicrucianism also serves as a bridge between ancient and modern spiritualities, preserving timeless truths while adapting to contemporary contexts. Its rituals and teachings invite individuals to embark on a transformative journey, seeking not only knowledge, but also wisdom and enlightenment. In doing so, it continues to illuminate the path for those who seek to understand the deeper mysteries of life and existence.